Have you ever heard of Marian Anderson? She was an African American concerto singer. She was born February 27, 1897, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. She passed away in April 8, 1993. She sang all over the country, from the U.S. to Europe, starting as early as 1925 and ending around 1965. Marian's parents were both really involved in the Union Baptist Church in South Philadelphia. Marian's aunt, Mary, was the one who discovered her voice. She thought she was very talented. Her aunt convinced her to sing at the choir at the age of 6. She began performing solos and duets, and when she performed her duets, she sang with her aunt, who also had a lovely voice as well. Her Aunt Mary would take her all around the local community to different churches and different events to show off her talented voice. She got paid anywhere from 25 cents to 50 cents just to sing a few of her songs. As she got a little bit older, she began to get $4 to $5 per song that she would sing at different events throughout the community. She gives her aunt all the credit for influencing her to pursue her career in singing. As she got older, she grew as a vocalist. During World War II and the Korean War, she had participated by entertaining all the troops that were at their bases or in the hospital. Her voice began to develop more and more. As she did more concerts all over. The only place she really wanted to have a concert at was Constitution Hall. She wasn't aware at that time that at the Constitution Hall she wouldn't be able to sing there because of the color of her skin. In 1939, the DAR, or the Daughters of the American Revolution, had refused her permission to sing at the Constitution Hall because it was going to be an integrated audience. In Washington, D.C., the Board of Education had also denied her permission to sing in the auditorium of an all-white public high school. Thousands of members of the DAR, or the Daughters of the American Revolution, were against this, including the First Lady, Eleanor Roosevelt. They felt it was unfair and they had resigned. In 1957, she sang for President Dwight Eisenhower's inauguration and toured all over India and went further east than that, just as a goodwill to them. Through the U.S. Department of the American National Theater and Academy. In January 7, 1955, she was the first African American to perform with the Metropolitan Opera in New York City. Marian Anderson was one of the very few that were able to sing one of her concerts at the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. This was her biggest concert of all time. This was held on Easter Sunday at the Lincoln Memorial, where 75,000 people showed just for the occasion. They were all races, size, colors. Everybody wanted to hear how talented her voice was. They didn't see her race. They saw her talent.